Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Jamie here today. Monday Night Raw predictions for June the 12th, 2023. And it's warm here in England, so, you know, if I don't make sense or like I'm sweating bullets, it's probably because I am, because I'm really, really warm. But tonight's Raw, we got 3 things announced. We're going to go through it, do our review of last week's show of SmackDown and Raw, and then we're going to jump on 2K23. Welcome to the stream, Georgia and Austin. Yeah, we will be playing 2K23, mate. Once we talk about tonight's show and we go through last week's, of course. But yeah, tonight's show, like I said, we got 3 things announced. And also, apparently, I'm able to talk about this now. The dirt sheets are saying that Disney are interested in buying WWE's like TV rights or whatever. So potentially in the next, 2 years, we could see WWE on Disney Plus, something like that. Which, I don't want that to happen, to be honest. I'm fine with the network. I know you don't have the network in America, it's Peacock or whatever, but we still have the networks. It's $9.99 a month. I'm fine with that. I don't want to play for Disney Plus or anything like that. So I hope that's not true. I can't really, I mean, Reddit's down for the next 2 days because they're like protesting or whatever. That's a whole other thing, but that's what Twitter dirt sheets are saying anyway. So Disney. I hope it's not. I really, because Disney just, I don't know, man. I feel like they capitalize too much. They just try and like prostitute everything out, and everything's just all about making money. Like, sure, businesses are about it as well, but Disney go to the extreme. They're not the best. You're biased. You love Disney, so of course you're not going to say anything bad. But yeah, that's why I don't have the lights on either, because it's way too... I've got that light on, obviously, but I'm not putting the fucking ring lights on. It's too warm for that. So yeah, tonight's show, we'll start off. We got Matt Riddle versus Damian Priest for the final spot in the men's Money in the Bank. And to be honest, this could go either way, but I'm going to go with Damian Priest. Because right now, we'll go through the match card for Money in the Bank in a bit. But right now, who's inside the match, apart from LA Knight, I don't really see anyone else. I mean, it's cool that none of them have been world champion before, but I don't buy any of them winning. So I think Damian Priest would add some legitimacy into someone winning. Because right now, it seems like it's just LA Knight. LA Knight's the only guy who could win. So I think Damian Priest is going to win this match. But like I said, it could go either way. Matt Riddle could qualify as well. Yeah, Charlotte Flair came back. We're going to talk about Austin. I got some thoughts about that. Don't worry about that. Buddy wants all your attention. Is he doing any better? So yeah, my prediction for this match, Damian Priest. He did get beat last week by Seth Rollins, but it was a good showing for Damian Priest. And I've been a fan of him for a little bit now. At first I wasn't, but he's definitely won me over. So I'm going to go with Damian Priest to start this match. But like I said, I won't be surprised if it went either way, to be honest. But moving on from there, we got a tag team match. We got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Gunther and Kaiser. And I think where they're going to go with this leads into the last match. I feel like, obviously, Kevin and Sami are probably going to win this. It's not for the titles anyway. But I feel like at Money in the Bank, Kevin and Sami are going to be facing Imperium for the titles, while Gunther defends the IC title against Riddle. That's where I feel like they're going with it. So if Riddle doesn't win tonight, I feel like he might be facing Gunther at Money in the Bank. But Money in the Bank's still like 3 weeks away, so they've still got a little bit of build before we get to there. Trying to get underneath a blanket. Yo, Motor Talk Wrestling, welcome to the stream, mate. I see Drew McIntyre turning heel at Money in the Bank, causing LA Knight to lose. It's possible. The dirt sheets are saying right now they're not going to use Drew until they come to an agreement or whatever. I mean, that's what I was just saying about Money in the Bank. Right now, I feel like the only person who could win, really, is LA Knight. Because let me get it up real quick. We'll go back to predictions in a sec. I've got them written down here. So right now in the men's Money in the Bank, we've got LA Knight, Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet, Santos Escobar, and Butch. All of them have never been world champion, which is cool. But at the same time, it's like, I can only see LA Knight winning. That's it. I don't see Ricochet winning. Shinsuke, not really. I mean, maybe Shinsuke. Santos, I don't see it happening. And Butch, I don't see it happening either. And that's not dissing any of them. I'm pretty much a fan of everyone inside this match, really. But I think they need to add Damian Priest in there to give someone else, you know, inside your fans' eyes, it's like, who can win this match? Well, put Damian Priest in there, you know, he has a shot of winning. So that's my reasoning there, because right now there's not many people who could win this match right now. Gluing him down to a point, he wants to be under a blanket. What the fuck, man? I don't know how you'd want to be up in a blanket in this weather. Which leads us to the last match announced for tonight, which we're going to talk about. Obviously, it's a 3-hour show, so there's going to be plenty more matches. But right now, this is all that's been announced. So we got Cody Rhodes versus The Miz. This leads on from last week, Cody Rhodes being on The Miz TV, which we'll talk about in a minute. Obviously, Cody's going to win. Unless Actually, you know what? I take that back. Maybe Dominic gets involved, and that leads to a match at Money in the Bank between Dominic and Cody Rhodes. But I feel like Cody's going to win this one. It's an easy match for him, really, isn't it? And I feel like they are going to go with a slow build, aren't they? For Cody to face Roman at next year's WrestleMania. I thought it'd be SummerSlam, but they ain't got enough time to build that up now, really, to be honest. And to be honest as well, they shouldn't, because this whole bloodline story, it can't just take a backseat again to Cody Rhodes. So, yeah, I'm going to say Cody Rhodes beats Roman next year, which might piss some people off, because they'll be like, oh, I want Roman Reigns to lose the title, you know, soon, but you gotta be honest, man. This bloodline story, which we'll talk about in a bit, it's the best thing in wrestling, hands down, for the last 3 years. It's a 3-year story. It's still going on now, and it's still going great. Like, it lost a little bit of momentum after WrestleMania, just a tiny little bit, because of the high of WrestleMania with Sami Zayn and all that. But it's right back there now with the whole Jimmy and Jay and, you know, Solo situation. We'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, last week's Raw, like I said, tonight's Raw, there's only 3 things announced, so that's all predictions for tonight. But we'll do those simulations in 2K23 when we load that up. But last week's Raw started with Seth Rollins' promo. He came out talking about it's been 2 years since the title has been defended on Raw. 2 years. Priest and Balor came out. Priest was sort of acting like a face. He was saying like he doesn't need the help of Finn Balor to beat Seth. And Seth points out Finn Balor's injury from years ago. You know, Seth versus Finn have history, don't they? But the Universal title won it. Was it SummerSlam 2016 or something like that? Finn won the match, but he got injured and he had to give up the title the next night. So they have history, and I feel like this is leading to Seth versus Finn at Money in the Bank for the title. Which, of course, Seth's going to win, but it'll be a decent match, no doubt. So from there, we enter Becky Lynch beating Sonya Deville. Trish and Zoe came out to watch, but Becky Lynch qualified for Money in the Bank, so she's going to be in it. Just like I called last week, I knew Zoe Starks and Becky would both be inside the match, because it continues the feud, doesn't it? From there, we had Kevin Owens challenging Gunther, and he just walks. I love Kevin Owens' attitude now. He's just like, I don't give a fuck. That's literally his attitude. It's like, you know, you're breaking these rules and all that. I also see Bray heading to NXT very soon, and you think recently Khan said he wants more watchers NXT, for example. Oh, yeah, I did see that. Nick Khan said that. He said, what did he say? NXT could be like a third brand or something like that. Which, you know, I do need to watch NXT again. It's been a while since I watched it, but I do need to give it a shot again, no doubt. Yo, Undertaker, welcome to the stream. Priest or Riddle win tonight. We just talked about it a minute ago, but I feel like Damian Priest is going to win. Either one of them could win for Money in the Bank to qualify, but like I said before, I feel like there's barely anyone inside the match who I feel could win. Like, apart from LA Knight, I don't buy anyone else winning it. So I feel like Priest wins tonight, and then there's 2 people in my eyes who could win, LA Knight or Damian Priest. Because right now, like, Ricochet, come on. Ricochet's not winning Money in the Bank. Butch, I like Butch, but right now he's still in the infancy of his career in a way, you know what I mean? He's not really been pushed to that level. Who else has had the match? Nakamura is a possibility. And Santos Escobar, I do not see it yet. I'm not saying they're bad or anything like that. I just don't see him as Money in the Bank potential right now, that's all. So I'm going to go with Priest to be inside the match, to be honest. And he could potentially win it as well. This is probably why we haven't seen Wyatt by now, because he's an injured or in anymore. I'm going to say with the Bray Wyatt situation, they're going to bring him back for the build to SummerSlam. That would be my guess anyway. Because SummerSlam is obviously, well, it used to be one of the big pay-per-views, didn't it? And if he's not ill and he's not injured, the only thing it could be is creative issues, really, innit? I mean, wasn't the dirt sheets last week saying that WWE wanted to bring back The Fiend, but Bray Wyatt didn't want to do it? So maybe that's what the hold-up is. Maybe literally they can't agree on what they want to do. Like, Bray Wyatt wants to do something different, and WWE's like, no, do The Fiend, because it makes us money, and we like money, so do The Fiend. Last Tuesday, Joe Gacy, the leader of... How do you say that? I always see this team, the NXT team. I don't know how you pronounce it. Was it Scripps? I know it's not Scripps. That's a different team, isn't it? Yeah, I need to catch up in NXT. I've not watched it in ages, to be honest. But I do hear good things about it. But yeah, back to last week's Raw. Gunther beat Kevin Owens. Gunther was in control for most of the match. What the hell have I wrote here? Owens fought back, but it was a roll-up pin. I can't even read my own notes. So I was writing this at like 2 in the morning, but still. But yeah, he won on a roll-up. That's what I was trying to say, I think. That's what I was trying to say. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler beat Carter and Chance. They played like a video before to the team from NXT, aren't they? And basically the gimmick is we're friends and we're happy to be here. That's pretty much, that was what the gimmick was. That's what I got from it anyway. But they got beat. This Monday Night Raw looks very desperate, Jamie, like, no lie, man. I mean, to be honest, I thought last week's show was not bad, but I'll give AEW credit. At least AEW tell you what matches are going to be on the show. Raw is 3 hours long, and we only know 3 matches. Like, come on, you could tell us more than that. Especially if Vince isn't in charge anymore, he's not ripping up the scripts 5 minutes before the show. Then you should have an outline where you could be like, here's tonight's match card. I mean, you've told us 3 things, yeah, sure, but like I said, it's a 3-hour show. Those 3 things aren't going to fill the 3 hours. But yeah, back to last week's show. Bronson Reed attacked Ricochet and Nakamura during the match, which they were already qualified for Money in the Bank anyway, weren't they? So I guess that's why he did it. We had the Cody Rhodes on Miz TV segment. Miz called him dashing, which is a nice little callback to Cody's old gimmick. Brought out Dominic, who got booed, of course. He couldn't say a word without being booed out of the building. He's talking about the deadbeat dad saying that him and Cody have something in common. And then Cody's like, you've got a worse prison tattoo than mine, pointing out, you know, his neck tattoo and all that. And he's like, the only mistake inside this ring is you, Dominic. So Dominic slaps Cody and hides behind Rio. And then at the end of the segment, Cody just punches Miz. So that sets up tonight's match, Cody versus The Miz, which Cody's going to win, like I said. AEW and Stardom are in talks. Forbidden Door, let's see Tony Storm, Kairi Sane. That would be good. Yeah, I ain't seen Kairi Sane wrestle since she left WWE, and that was like 3 years ago now, wasn't it? Or close to. So that would be decent. But, well, Forbidden Door, yeah, that's the right way to do it. I'm just hoping they don't, because I'm going to All In August in London or whatever. I just hope it's not goddamn dream matches or you're going to have heavy one-side tag team matches. Like, we're going to All In because we want to see AEW. We want to see the product that's on TV. Well, you know, good or bad, we want to see the product on TV every week. I don't want to go there and watch all these goddamn dream matches. I'm going there for CM Punk, FTR, Darby Allin, MJF, Sting. There's a lot of people there, and I don't want all of them just being like a tag team match. I'm hoping we get like, because All Out, this is where it gets confusing. All In's in London. Yeah, I'm going All In, yeah. And then the week later is All Out in Chicago. So they're having 2 back-to-back shows within a week. So it's like, well, one show's not going to be as good as another, is it? But then on the other hand, it's like All In London, you got 65,000 tickets already sold compared to Chicago, where you'll probably sell like 15,000. So if I was Tony Khan, I'd be like, well, you know, the 65,000 show, I'm going to make that the main show, and then All Out or whatever the week after, that can be like rematches or whatever. But anyway, back to WWE, because it's WWE stream. We'll stream AEW on Wednesdays like we always do. But that was the Miz TV with Cody Rhodes. From there, we had Zoe Starks beating Natalya to qualify for Money in the Bank. Like I said last week, they're both, Becky Lynch and Zoe Starks have both had the Money in the Bank. And this is going to lead to Becky Lynch versus Trish at SummerSlam. Of course it is. From there, Heyman invites us to see Jay's Choice on SmackDown this Friday, which we'll talk about SmackDown in a minute. And in the main event, Seth Rollins beat Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. He defended it successfully. It was a great match, back and forth. It was kind of long. It was like 20-something minutes as well, which was good. They did the barricade bomb spot, which Finn Balor got injured from a few years ago, like we said. Finn Balor came out, and Priest is asking him, like, you know, what are you doing out here? I didn't tell you to come out. And he had a stare down with Finn at the end of the show. So Seth versus Finn, that's my guess for Money in the Bank. And I hope they're not going to split Judgment Day up, to be honest. I hope this is just like a little, you know, tactic they're trying to do to get underneath Seth Rollins' skin or whatever. Because you got the Bloodline splitting up right now. I wouldn't have Judgment Day splitting up as well. So hopefully it's just a little diversion or whatever. But yeah, from there, we'll talk about last week's SmackDown, and then we'll go on 2K23. Last week's SmackDown started with Heyman and Solo. Jey Uso just comes out straight away to interrupt him, saying that he can't forgive Solo for what he did to Jimmy last week. And then Heyman just starts trying to spin it like Heyman always does. He's like blaming Jimmy for everything, and saying that Roman's grooming Jey to be the next tribal chief. And he also says, you know, tonight you got an opportunity. I've got you a match with Austin Theory for the US Championship. So, you know, they're still setting up this Bloodline story. It's the best thing in wrestling, no doubt about it. It really is. Santos Escobar beat Ali to qualify for Money in the Bank. LA Knight was on commentary, which was good. I mean, LA Knight, man, he's a star. He's got everything. He can talk, he can wrestle. He's like, what else can he not do, literally? Like, he's so good. I just hope they actually push him, because clearly the crowd's behind him as well. From there, backstage, Sami Zayn confronted Jey Uso about the Bloodline and the great times they had, but also the bad times. And he's talking about how Roman ruined it and he's testing his loyalty to his brother, just like he did with him. So, you know, Sami Zayn still cares about the Usos, obviously. I saw people saying that Io Shirai is heading back to Stardom after her contract runs out. Asuka versus Shirai being long storyline. Yeah, Io. It wasn't just Io who confronted Asuka, though, was it? We talked about the week before when they all came out, because Io Sky's in Money in the Bank, isn't she? Hold on. Yeah, she is. Yeah, Io Sky and Bailey are both inside Money in the Bank. So maybe Io Sky wins Money in the Bank, and then it's Io Sky versus Asuka. That could be. That's assuming. You know, we'll wait till we get there because we got to talk about the Asuka situation. We'll get to that in a minute. Alba and Dawn instructed Ronda and Shayna. They're basically going to do a title unification for the tag team championships for the women, which we've all been saying, because there's no point in having NXT women's tag team champions and the main roster when you've literally got like 5 teams, so you may as well combine them together. I don't know if they're going to do that for Money. No, they're doing that the Friday before Money in the Bank, and it's going to be in London as well. So for that Friday, that SmackDown, I might do a live review after the show. Instead of doing predictions, well, I don't do predictions for SmackDown anyway, but instead of, you know, I'll do a live review after SmackDown goes off the air or whatever. Same with Money in the Bank. That's the good thing about shows over here. I can actually go live after it's over and talk about it instead of doing predictions. But anyway, back to last week's show. Bailey beat Mia Yim to qualify for Money in the Bank. Scarlett and Cross attacked AJ Styles after the match because he was on commentary. Scarlett threw like some dust inside his eye or whatever, so Karrion Kross is going to get beat yet again by someone else. Like, Karrion Kross has the look, he's got Scarlett, but I don't believe him. I don't believe the words that come out of his mouth. He just feels like an actor to me. He's just reading the lines. Like, I just don't believe him. So if he doesn't believe what he's saying, why should I? But anyway, that's a different story. Here's the segment I want to talk about. Because, Jesus Christ, Asuka gets the new women's championship, right? Which, you know, it's not the worst championship inside the world, but literally it's just like they did with the other one. It's just gold in it. They got rid of the color and just put gold in it, which, like I said, it's not the worst design inside the world, but it's kind of lazy as well. Like, all you've done is just made it more gold. That's it. Like, you couldn't come up with a new design. I'm hoping Rhea Ripley gets a new design belt, but maybe it should just get the same as Seth Rollins, but in white. That's probably what they're gonna do. But anyway, Asuka gets the new belt, and who comes back? Charlotte Flair. And I don't have a problem with Charlotte. Her versus Rhea at WrestleMania was really good. I just have a problem with her booking when every fucking time she comes back, she just gets the title shot. Just, oh, here's Charlotte. Let's give her the title again because she's Ric Flair's daughter and we've got to break the record. It's stupid. And she even made mention of that. She's like, oh, I don't wait in line. I am the line or whatever. So hopefully they're not going to go with the obvious and just have Charlotte beat Asuka. Because we got Bianca Belair waiting inside the wings as well for a title match. So either they do a triple threat or Asuka beats Charlotte and then Charlotte goes on to face Bianca. Because I'm a big fan of Asuka and I just don't want to get screwed over again, man. She's just got the belt and now you're just going to be like, oh yeah, Charlotte's back. Let's give it Charlotte. It's so stupid. Undisputed wink wink Adam Cole this. Oh, we'll talk about that segment on Wednesday, that Adam Cole MJF segment. Scarlett versus Michin sounds lame. Yeah, I'm not even going to call him Michin. I'm just going to call him Mia Yim. And Io Sky and Bailey, yeah, I'm guessing Damage Control is going to get broken up soon because with Dakota Kai being injured and all that. Charlotte, yeah, she's probably going to get the belt, isn't she? Which is just, like I said, I don't have a problem with Charlotte. It's just the booking. She is a really good wrestler, don't get me wrong. But she's like, why do you always have to give her the goddamn title? Every time she comes back or she goes on a break, she just comes back and boom, here you go, Charlotte. Here's your title. It's like, what? What the fuck, man? So hopefully they know what they're doing and they're not actually going to do it. But we're going to have to wait and see. Butch beat Baron Corbin to qualify for Money in the Bank. Carmelo Hayes was inside the crowd as well because Baron Corbin's in NXT now. Well, he's a free agent, so he can go wherever he wants, but you know. Io Sky beat Shotzi to qualify for Money in the Bank. Shotzi, I'm a big fan of Shotzi as well, but they don't seem to want to do anything with her really. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn got surrounded by teams inside the locker room, so they announced a gauntlet match to decide who's going to face them for the titles. And in the main event, Theory beat Jay for the US title. Jimmy came out and attacked him. Pretty Deadly were out there. And he was about to kick Solo, but Solo moves out the way. And he kicked Jimmy instead. No, he actually kicked Jay instead, that's what I mean. Jimmy kicked Jay by accident because Solo moved out the way. So they're still teasing this bloodline split up, man. It's still the best thing in wrestling, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Flair feels more important than Trish Stratus. She really does. And Trish is a Hall of Famer as well, but you know. But that's all the predictions on the review for last week's show. So we're gonna switch over to 2K23. So bear with me, don't go anywhere. The stream's not over. Jimmy versus Solo's happening soon. Yeah, probably. My guess is Money in the Bank. It's gonna be Roman and Solo versus the Usos. And in SummerSlam, it could be Jay versus Roman. You know, in a singles match. I could see that happening. Yeah, give me a sec while I'll switch over. There we go. I gotta be careful over this game because, you know, it loves playing that copyrighted music. So I gotta make sure I load in before it does. But yeah, the bloodline it's the best thing in wrestling right now, no doubt about it, man. First match we'll start off with, we'll do Matt Riddle versus Damian Priest. I'm going to play as Damian Priest because I do feel like he's going to win tonight. But it could go either way. Like I said, it could go either way. Right, here we go. It's loaded finally. It's so warm. I should not be turning this PS5 on as well. But you know what? We got to do what we got to do. It's too goddamn... It is so warm. It's probably going to get even worse when we get closer to August as well. Where's Raw? There it is. Alright, we're going to play as Damian Priest against Matt Riddle. But I end up losing. I don't even have resiliency. Hold on a minute. Give me resiliency, please. If you're having it, I'm having it. BCC and Elite and Bloodline are best. I'll agree with Bloodline, but the Elite versus BCC, I don't even know what the story is. What even is the story, really? Why does Don Callis hate Kenny Omega? I don't understand. He's like, you broke up my family, how? Don Callis is blaming Kenny for the scar on his head. It's his own fault. He's the one who bumped into the thing backstage. It's like, the whole stories, man. It's like, but then again, I don't feel like AEW have told a really good story since CM Punk and MJF, and that was over a year ago. That was the last true storyline I was invested in AEW, to be honest. I haven't played this game in a bit, so give me a second to get readjusted. God, I don't know if that's my PS5 or my computer making so much noise. It's probably the computer. It's not like it's gonna blow up. Why did he compare Konosuke over Okada? I think they're gonna bring in, what is his name, Ibushi, and they're probably gonna do Blood and Guts, aren't they? 5-on-5 after Forbidden Door. Jesus Christ, I think it's the computer. Yeah, the computer's going on overdrive. It's probably because it's so goddamn warm, it's like heating up. Alright, we're in control so far. We'll do Cody versus Miz next, and then we'll do the tag team match for the main event. He's reversing. Matt Riddle's fighting back. Here come the strikes. You know what, I'm gonna have to turn this fan on, I think. Oh, I can't. He's just gonna pin me in there. Kairi Zayn also have a faction too called Restart and Stardom. Oh, so you think they might show up at Forbidden Door or whatever? Maybe to face the Outcast. Because you got what? Saraya, Tony Storm, and I was gonna say Britt Baker, Ruby Soho. Yeah, Outcast versus, yeah, I could see that happening. Jesus Christ, it's so warm. I want to turn this fan on behind me, but I don't know, the computer's probably going to pin me. Signature. He's going to kick out now. 1, 2. Wait, when did we start bleeding? Like it's the eye or the nose or something. Nope. We'll go for the finish now. South of Heaven. He reversed it. Never mind. Now we got to build for another one. Oh, he's going for the RKO. I seen that, Riddle. I saw that. Where am I even jumping to? Nope. Reversal. Alright, we got another signature. Never mind. Wait for it. There we go. Use your resiliency. I dare you. 1, 2. Oh, it's over. Okay. It's easy enough. I need to turn the fan on, man. It's too warm. Especially with this fucking headset on. Shit. You during the match joining restarts, Mandy Rose. You won't let this Mandy Rose thing go, will you? I don't know where she would fit on the roster, to be honest. Like, I don't know, like, the women's division in AEW is still kind of lacking. Like, apart from the Outcast versus, you know, Britt Baker or whatever. And now Jamie Hayter is injured as well. It's like... what match are we doing now? Cody versus The Miz. That's the one. I got so many CM Punks. Oh shit. Where's The Miz at? There he is. Alright, second match. Cody versus The Miz. The American Nightmare versus the A-lister. And The Miz is in control already. Collision this Saturday. CM Punk's finally returning. I know it's a mixed reaction. Some people love him, some people hate him, but I'm one of the people who love him, so I can't wait. Like I told you, Nia Jax all of a sudden posting wrestling gym shots on social media. Oh my god, imagine. I mean, I won't put it past Tony. Have you seen Ryback trying to get a match versus Goldberg at All In? Like, Jesus Christ, man. When's the last time Ryback even wrestled? It's been a few years, hasn't it? You know, Tony Khan's so crazy, though. Not in a good way either. Not good crazy, just crazy in general. I could actually see him doing that. I don't see the appeal in bringing in Goldberg, though, to be honest. I mean, if you're going to do a one-off match and have someone, like, beat him, like he did to Brock Lesnar, then yeah, but... like a long run with Goldberg, I don't see what you get out of it at this point. Alright, let's start fighting back. And then we'll do the tag team match after this. Kevin and Sami versus Gunther and Kaiser. Can't hit him yet, I guess. Yes, we got a lot of wrestling events coming up, really. Like I said, this Saturday we got Collision. Well, obviously we got Wednesday first Dynamite. We got Collision on Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna do a stream for Collision or not, because if they're not announcing any match, it's a 2-hour show, innit? But if they're not announcing any matches apart from the one, there's no point in streaming, really. I'll have to wait and see on that. But apart from that, obviously we got SmackDown before Money in the Bank. I'll be doing live review for that. Money in the Bank itself, I'll be live after the show for that as well. Forbidden Door, to be honest, I don't know if we're gonna do a stream for that, because me and Dylan aren't really interested in New Japan, to be honest. Oh great. Here come the it kicks. You going for the pin? He's not going for the down. I got to finish him. If I hit this, it's over. Money in the Bank is the first weekend of July. I think it's like the 1st or 2nd, isn't it? Hold on, I'll have a look. Where's the calendar? It's the 1st of July. So it's like 3 weeks away, I think. Still 3 more weeks to build it up. Going off to... oh, never mind. I was going for the superplex, but Miz said no. And of course, we've got SummerSlam in August as well. And the 2 AEW shows. Yeah, no June pay-per-view, to skip in June, I guess. But I guess it's because it's the first day of July, innit? And usually, like, the pay-per-views are at the end of the month anyway, aren't they? But to be honest, I think it's good that they don't have a pay-per-view, because it would feel kind of, you know, rushed in a way. There we go. Crossroads. That's it, Miz. You're not kicking out of the second one. Go on. 2. What the how? How? What? I don't believe what I'm seeing. You don't even have resiliency. How did he do that? Thanks for selling my move, Miz. You're gonna let me get up? That's nice. Signature, right? You kick out of this, I'm gonna be amazed. That has to be it. Thank you. I'll do the final match. Now I guess we'll do a Royal Rumble or something. Need all the points I can get to unlock all the characters. Alright, we'll play as Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Because it's not for the title, so they technically could lose, but I'm going to say they're going to win. Where's Raw? There it is. Tag team, normal. Alright, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I guess we'll do a Royal Rumble after this. The ring general. Not for the titles, so I'm not going to put them on the line. Just tag team match. Bray Wyatt waiting for SummerSlam wouldn't make sense. It made more sense having put Ray into NXT. True, but who would he face on NXT? Like, to be honest, I could see it happening, but I feel like they would have him come back on WWE first, and then he would go to NXT. I don't think he would just turn up at NXT, do you know what I mean? Because if they want to get the ratings on NXT, they're going to have to say, like, Bray Wyatt's going to be on there, because otherwise people aren't going to know until he shows up. Well, I guess they'll tune in the week later. Oh, I'm getting dominated here. He was kind of generous on Kaiser's body, though, in this game. He's not that fucking muscly in real life. Sami, I need help. Get him off, man. There we go. Needed a little bit of assistance. Dragunov versus Bray Wyatt. That could, yeah, potentially, yeah. That's the thing, though. Like, say he did come back for SummerSlam, I don't know who he would face. Like, who on the main roster would Bray Wyatt face right now? I don't really know. I don't want to see him against Seth Rollins, I'll tell you that much. No, thank you. Not again. I do not want to see that. Alright, I guess we'll just have to wait until he stops beating us up. Yeah, I think the weather's getting to me just a little bit now. It's getting way too warm. I don't know what I'm going to do this summer, man. This is not going to be good. If this is going to be the heat for the next 2 months or whatever, it's not going to be fun. Austin Theory against Bray Wyatt. You see, when we say Bray Wyatt, are we talking like normal Bray Wyatt, or are we talking like The Fiend or Mr. Howdy and all that stuff? If we were just talking like, I do miss Cult Bray Wyatt when he was just like the cult leader. It's gonna be warm in this in July. Is it really? All right, so great. Some fun times up ahead then. Austin versus Bray for United States title. Maybe. I feel like Cena's coming back. Because the way Austin Theory keeps bringing up Cena, and he's still got like the Cena-inspired merch, I feel like it might be Cena versus Theory at SummerSlam. That's if John Cena's free, that is. Damn it. Normal. Yeah, I agree. Normal style at Bray Wyatt would be much better. That's why I was so hyped for his return, because I thought, shit, here we go. And then he just started going into the same old shit. Like, that return was so bad. Like, the first night was great. But all that build-up and the way it just ended, he had one match, a pitch-black match. LA Knight came out looking better than anyone ever has from a Bray Wyatt feud, I'll say that. That was so slow. What was going on there? Right, I'm going to tag in. No, actually, no, I'm not. I nearly got my signature. I think Kaiser's the one we need to pin because you don't have Brazilian, so... No hot tag for you. Signature. I knew it. I knew it. Sami, get in here. Did I not hit him? I can do it too. Kevin, you need to get up. Oh my god, Gunther with the cheap shot. Alright, he'll get the finisher. Is it pop-up or stunner? It's the stunner. Boom. He's gonna kick out. There comes Gunther. Yep, that was my mistake. Why are you going up? Get him. Oh my god. Sami, what are you doing, man? Get out the ring so I can tag you in. Shit. I don't want him tagging out. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, what the hell did that not hit? Oh, roll up. Okay. See, normal Bray Wyatt was dope, cool, black skull jeans and black skull top. Yeah, that was my favorite Bray Wyatt. I am a fan of the Fiend, though. Don't get me wrong, but they ruined the Fiend when they started putting Alexa Bliss with him and all that. That was just stupid. But I'm a big horror fan as well, so that's probably why, you know, I'm a big Fiend fan. This might be it. 1, 2. Never mind. I guess he needs the finisher after all. Oh no, Sami. And there we go. Kevin and Sami win. Too bad Gunther. Like I said, I think Gunther's going to fight Riddle, and the other two will fight Kevin and Sami at Money in the Bank. They have a tag team name, so just call them the Alliance. Because, you know, missed his original dread. So, yeah, I just missed Bray Wyatt in general, man, to be honest. And he was actually good, though. Alright, so we got 5 votes on the poll so far. 20% LA Knight. What the hell? What? People, what? What's going on? You don't believe in LA Knight? 60% Matt Riddle and 20% Nakamura. I've got to disagree with that, man. I'm going to go with LA Knight, man. No doubt about it. That's my pick for Royal Rumble anyway. But we're going to have to wait and see. Not Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank. We'll do Royal Rumble now, though. I'll change it to 20, man. Right, last week I was CM Punk, right? So I won't be CM Punk again. I was going to say I'd be Bray Wyatt, but he's not in the fucking game. I ain't downloaded him, I don't think. No, I've not downloaded Bray Wyatt yet. And unfortunately, because the game's so bad, I don't think I can while I'm streaming. So, let's see. Not going to be CM Punk again. Edge? Maybe. I'll mark Edge down as a maybe. Fuck. Jeff Hardy, nah. John Cena. Has anyone got any suggestions? Who would you like me to play as inside the Royal Rumble? I'm just gonna go down the list. You know what? To prove you all wrong, I'm playing as LA Knight. I didn't think it would be so bad against LA Knight, that man. I thought there'd be more believers. Damian Priest versus Kofi Kingston. But yeah, I'll be live again on Wednesday with Dylan for AEW Dynamite predictions. Surprised they didn't address WWE Bump and Kramer doing interviews similar. Oh yeah, that would have been better than what they do. Well, speaking of Kramer, I need to stream that again. Probably this Friday. I need to get back to it. That's what I hate about Kramer. It's just him sat down so awkwardly. Yeah. He's so good, man. Like at first I was like, oh, this guy just sounds like Stone Cold. And he does. But he has like elements of Stone Cold, elements to The Rock. But he is his own person as well. And that's a good compliment, really. Like, if you're going to be, you know, compared to anyone, you want to be compared to Stone Cold and The Rock, because they're pretty much the 2 biggest names of all time, in a way, if you think about it. Yeah, sure, Hulk Hogan's got a name. John Cena's got a, you know, claim as well. But in terms of, like, I chewed at it when it was at its peak, with the most people watching, Stone Cold and The Rock all the way. Who we got in here? We got Randy Orton versus Kofi once again. JD and Damian Priest. Weren't they teasing JD joining Judgment Day? Because he was like, no, Finn Balor was watching him, wasn't they, a few weeks ago? So maybe that's what they're going to do. Maybe they're going to add him to the Judgment Day, or maybe Finn Balor breaks away from the Judgment Day. I don't know. LA Knight versus Ricky Starks. Oh, yes, take my money. Oh, yeah, 100%. Once Ricky Starks gets away from AEW, you know he's going to WWE. What they've done to Ricky, I'll talk more about it on Wednesday, but Jesus Christ, man. I feel like they're still being petty because he was at the Royal Rumble, wasn't he? Ricky Starks was with Cody Rhodes backstage. I feel like he's being punished for that, to be honest. Because why else would you just treat him like this in terms of booking? It's ridiculous. Like, Ricky Starks has got everything, man. He really has. And he's still young as well. No, I'm down, number 6. But I really do feel like they're pissed off with him because he was, you know, he's clearly friends with Cody. He was backstage at Royal Rumble and like, oh, what are you talking about with Triple H? Because, you know, Tony Khan's really paranoid about contract tampering. He really is. But yeah, man. So much. Same with Powerhouse Hobbs. Why the fuck did anyone think it was a good idea to put QT Marshall or Powerhouse Hobbs? His name's Powerhouse Hobbs. Just have him be a powerhouse. He doesn't need... Oh. It's so bad, man. It really is. Oh, here comes CM Punk. I really do wish AEW was better, though. Because I would love to have 2 wrestling companies I enjoy. But right now, it's just WWE, to be honest. Like, I'm looking forward to Saturday for CM Punk coming back. But I know it's just going to... I mean, apart from Punk's segments, it's still going to be the same show. It's still the same guy booking it. AEW started off strong, don't get me wrong, but I feel like part of that was because WWE was so bad at the time, so we just wanted an alternative. But now, it's like, oh my god. WWE would have had him doing movies like Miz, Randy Orton, and Cena. Exactly. And Seth Rollins, yes, Seth Rollins, Captain America, isn't he? He's going to be in that. But nope. Instead, they just have him get beat. And now he's just completely forgot about, because this Saturday it's CM Punk and FTR versus Joe, Juice, and Jay. Where the fuck's Ricky? What's Ricky going to be doing? FTR saved Ricky Starks a few weeks ago. He gets beat last week. FTR don't show up either. And now they've just moved on, and it's like, what? What about Ricky? But no. That's Tony Khan's booking. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. LA Knight, number 9. I'm not gonna win this, but I'll try my best. Yeah, he looks like a star. He acts like a star. I mean, he could be a star. But you need the machine behind you as well. Like, you know, you need people booking you in the right way. And clearly he's not getting that in AEW, so I just hope. Like I said last week with Dylan, he might go to NXT for a little bit, but he wouldn't be in NXT for long before they, you know, put him on the main roster. Because he's pretty much got everything. He just needs to get used to the WWE style, really. That's it. Right, we're halfway through this match. When are we even targeting? Eddie Guerrero. Here comes Braun Strowman. Might have to do another match after this. I don't think it's going to be that long. Trouble in Paradise. Why, Colfer? What did I do to you? Why you got to knock me out like that? There's one more spot inside the ring. Oh, there's nothing I can do right now. I'm just sat here, I mean. Now Eddie Guerrero is going to beat me up. T-Bar. Fucking T-Bar, really. Love to see Ricky Starks the new GTA game. Speaking of GTA, like, when's that even coming out? I'm guessing next year, maybe. But I'm looking forward to GTA. I'm surprised they didn't get him in that, Young Rock. Well, that got cancelled now anyway, didn't it? But yeah, Ricky Starks is a star, no doubt about it. I don't want to be out here. I need to get back in. There we go. That was dangerous. Get him up. I'm sorry about this, Eddie Guerrero. Never mind, they reversed it. Kane, what the? Why? Why you do this? The ring's full. We need to eliminate someone. 1, 2. Right, there goes Eddie. When you get Braun out, Braun and Kane are too big, man. I don't think I'm getting Kane out. 1, 2. Nearly. No, he doesn't. That's the problem with Tony, man. He's doing too much for one guy. Like, even if you just take the other companies out, just the wrestling aspect, you got 2 hours of Dynamite, an hour of Rampage, whatever, how long Dark is, if they're even still doing that. Now they're going to add another 2 hours with Collision. And if you count the other shit he's involved in as well, like, you know, Fulham Football Club, the Jackson Job. Like, Jesus Christ, like, how much can one guy do? Like, it's crazy. I know it's his dream and all that. He's a big wrestling fan, but it's like at some point you're gonna need, you know. I've been hearing Bryan Danielson apparently is helping out with the booking, but I mean that's a start, I guess. John Cena 2003. I think we should get Randy Orton out. Orange Cassidy versus Miro should have happened sooner. Yes, I agree 100%. Orange Cassidy, man, I'm so sick of him. I think I'm out here. Yeah, thanks, Orton. I appreciate that. I'll take 19. Like, he just defends the title every single week, and it's like, you're not getting bored of it by now. Like, I've been bored of it for weeks. Miro or Andrade. I thought Swerve should have done it last week, but we'll talk about that, you know, on Wednesday, but it has to be Miro. Miro or Andrade. One or the other. Because the more I think about it, maybe Miro goes after Wardlow, because TNT was his championship, wasn't it? But just anyone, just please, someone take the title off Orange Cassidy, man, because it's boring. It really is. It's just, it's a joke gimmick, and it's just worn out its welcome. It's the same shit every goddamn week. Like, he's the most booked champion, like, the way he's presented. I know MJF don't wrestle that much, but still, this IC, no, what the hell is it even called? International Championship. It's displayed as the #1 title, if you think about it. It's defended every single week. John Cena versus John Cena. I'm going to check if there's any news for tonight's show. Because Reddit's down, I can't really check Reddit. Let's see, WWE.com. Nothing new. We'll check the Twitter. What? I'm reading about what? Okay, I'll read that later. It's about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, cross progression. No, cross play. That's a bit stupid. And now we've got AEW advertising the stupid fucking, what do you call it? That just threw me off. Texas Chainsaw Massacre the game. PS4 and PS5 can't play together. What? That's just threw me off completely, that man. It really has. I'm not seeing anything new for Raw tonight. Nothing announced anyway. What the fuck? Wardlow vs Miro should happen, absolutely. Absolutely not. Versus Malachi. That would be interesting, yeah. We can't play it. That's what the leakers are saying we can't, but they announced an hour ago, the devs, they're like, oh yeah, crossplay is going to be available from the start. But then some leakers have put up this chart saying like, last gen can't play with current gen. Which is just stupid. But hopefully that's not right, or they change it. Like if it was like, you know, PS4 and PS5 can play together, but you can't play with Xbox, I'd understand. But literally, it's PS4 and PS5, it's the same fucking network. You should at least be able to play, you know, together. I understand, you know, being like, PS4 can't play with PC, or PS4 can't play with Xbox, and vice versa. But it's the same fucking network. Hopefully they change that, because that's not going to be good. It's going to limit the player base as well, because everyone on last gen is going to be on their own little island. So hopefully that's not legit. We're going to have to wait and see. Yeah, it's because PS4 and the Xbox. What the hell is the Xbox equivalent? Xbox One or S or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, they're on the way out, aren't they? That's why. I mean, I'm glad they're releasing it on those gens, though. Those consoles. But it's like, what's the point if they can't play with each other? That just sounds stupid. Oh, Malachi Black. Speak of the devil with Malachi Black. Who eliminated me now? It was Orton, wasn't it? Hold on. Let me get Orton. Adam Cole says no. Not today. I want Orton. Let me have Orton. I don't want anyone else. Fucking hell. Now we had the revenge. Now. Who's bleeding? Reversal. Oh my god. Orton, really? Mace number 20 or Massey. I'm fucking out again. Are you serious? Are you serious? I got eliminated twice by the same person. That don't feel good. Raw's being rewritten. I hope not. Wasn't Vince McMahon backstage last week? Apparently it was in Connecticut, wasn't it? Where he lives or whatever. Well, who's going to win this? We got Commander Aziz, Randy Orton, Ricochet, Omos, John Cena, Massey, and Adam Cole. Who's going to win the Royal Rumble? Because it ain't going to be me. I got eliminated twice. Not once, but twice. Like, what the hell, man? I'm ashamed of myself. I really am. I don't want Orton to win. I'm going to go with Adam Cole or John Cena. There goes Massey. Vince McMahon's backstage right now, probably. Yeah, probably. He's always going to be there, like, you know, overseeing. But as long as he's not, like, week-to-week booking anymore. Obviously, he's going to give his input. It's still his company, innit? But, you know, it's still much better than it was 2 to 3 years ago. Because I've been watching wrestling non-stop every single week since 2006, when I first, you know, found out about it. And in 2020, I reached my breaking point. 14 years of watching every single week. I was like, I can't do this anymore. But eventually I came back. That was partly due to the pandemic era though, because the Thunderdome with like artificial crowd noise, it just wasn't the same. And you, oh shit, yeah, I didn't even talk about that. Rhea Ripley, you know that's what they're gonna do. Exactly what you said, Motor Talk. It's gonna be Seth Rollins' belt, but it's gonna have the white strap instead. That's all they're gonna do because they're so lazy. It's ridiculous. Like, I understand giving a new belt because I didn't like the Raw and SmackDown color coded, but it's like, all you're doing is just changing the color. It's a good looking belt, Seth Rollins, don't get me wrong, I do like the belt, but if they just give that to Rhea but in white, it's like, what's the point? But you're right, they're probably going to do that because they did that on SmackDown with Oscar. So what they're going to do, they're going to have the Women's Championship and then the Women's World title. Like, what are the names again? I remember seeing them last week. Isn't it like the Women's World title and then the Women's title? Which is just... what the hell, man? I don't know why. At least come up with a different name. You just adding World in there, like, what the fuck? It's like Women's Heavyweight. You know, like it is with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has the World Heavyweight. The Women's Heavyweight Championship. And then just the Women's Championship. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see tonight. But that was a good shout there, Motor Talk. They probably are gonna do that tonight. That completely slipped my mind. They haven't announced it like they did for SmackDown, but... and again, it's Raw, and they don't really announce much for Raw. But the belts themselves, I don't mind the belts. Like, they're not the worst belts ever. But it's just the laziness of it. Like, you just made it gold. That's all you did. Oscar, I love you, but deep down, you know this isn't cool. Yeah, I mean, obviously, she has to say that, doesn't she? Which, I can understand where she's coming from, because you know what people are like online. The toxic people. They're probably like, this belt is the worst belt ever. Oh my god. AEW, AEW. Right, it's like, you know, I can admit the belt, it's not the worst belt ever. It's a decent belt. My only issue is you're just so lazy with the redesign. You just made it gold. Like, that's it. Like, you could have at least changed like 2 or 3 things about it, but no, we're just gonna make it gold. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. John Cena versus Randy Orton. One more time. You know what? If Edge does have a retirement match, I hope it is against John Cena. I've been watching the Road feud from 2006 and all that. I mean, it is nostalgic for me because that's when I first started watching, but that was some good shit, man. That was some good shit. Ricochet versus Omos. Good luck with that one. Still Adam Cole in there. I think Defrax made him, or what's the status, I think. But they're so good. The creations of this game, man. And you look at the AEW game, you're like, fucking, you want full price for this? You want £50 for your mini games? They put a trailer up before for the mini games. It's a 30-second clip of just mini games. I'm like, okay, these will be fun for 10 minutes, and then that's it. I'll play them once. I'll never want to play it again. People kept spamming Drew McIntyre AEW on Twitter today, like, dude, they can't leave. Exactly, man. People are just, that's the worst thing about the internet. It brings the, you know, people just think they're invincible behind the keyboard, don't they? Jesus Christ, man. I understand, you know, letting your opinion, like I'm doing now, like that's fine, but when you take it to the extreme, it's like those people, I seen another video today, those people who go to the airport and just hound the wrestlers with like 50 fucking things from the sign. It's like, you're not a fan. You're just there to make money. You're there to get your items signed to sell on eBay because you're fucking lazy. It's like CM Punk said ages ago, you're too lazy to get real jobs, so you just do this and sell it on eBay. Like, Jesus Christ, like, if I saw a wrestler in, you know, in real life, I'd be like, oh shit, can I get a picture please, or a photo, or an autograph? I won't be like hunting them down. This is the airport they're gonna be, let me bring 50 fucking figures from the sign. It's ridiculous, it really is, man. Yeah, Aleister Black waited out his contracts. Yeah, true. To be honest, I just don't see Drew going to AEW. Like, where does he fit in? What's he gonna do? Like, he's talented, don't get me wrong, and he's probably gonna tower over most of the roster, let's be honest, but like, there's so many people they've already got on this roster, like Eddie Kingston, Malachi Black, Miro, Andrade. Where are all these people? They just get left off TV or they get relegated to ROH. And it's like, ah, man, I don't know. Maybe Collision helps. Maybe the 2-hour show helps with, you know, getting more talent on the shows. But right now, I don't know, man. I just hope Saturday's a good show. I'm looking forward to seeing CM Punk again. After over a year, well, nearly a year. It was August last year, wasn't it? But like I keep saying, like, I don't hate AEW. I just want it to be better. Drew versus Wardlow. Yeah, that's it. That's literally it. That's all they could do. Drew versus Wardlow. I guess Drew versus Hobbs, maybe. And then what? What are they going to do? Give him the International Championship? I think the only people why some people want Drew to go is just because of All In. Even though Drew's Scottish, even, you know, Scotland is close to London. It's closer than America, obviously, but like, is that the only reason why people want him to go? Because his contract's coming up and they're like, oh, go to AEW. It's gonna be in London. ROH ain't doing so good either until pay-per-view happens. Yeah, ROH is just, I mean, I can't judge, I don't watch, but I don't necessarily want to watch. I see those matches they announce, in it like a 2-hour show, and it's like 15 matches or something like that. I mean, ROH is fine for the people who like it, but to be honest, I diss sports entertainment for so long, but I really do. I prefer sports entertainment over just pure wrestling. To me, there's got to be a reason for me to watch. There's got to be a reason for this guy to beat this guy. If it's just having a match for the sake of a match, I don't see the point. Like, that's fine once in a while, but if your whole show's just like, oh, it's fun, there's no reason for these guys to be fighting, we just want a good match. It's like, yeah, but like, what? There's got to be a story. There's got to be a reason why you're invested. And I feel like some wrestling fans don't want that. Obviously, you know, you can take it to the extreme, like, there's too much talking, which I agree with. You shouldn't have too much talking. But it's better than having no talking whatsoever. Because why should I care about the match if you don't build it up? Like, this 6-man tag coming up this week with CM Punk. I'm glad CM Punk's back. I'm glad he's teaming with FTR. But what the fuck's the story? FTR helped Ricky Starks when he's getting beaten up. Ricky Starks disappears, and now CM Punk's back teaming with him. Okay, is that the story? Because that's not much of a story, really, is it? Been watching and Athena and Kiera Hogan being in this feud. Athena's another. I like Athena as well. I haven't seen her on fucking TV in months because she's ROH champion. It's like, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I understand trying to build up ROH, but at the same time, your women's division struggling. You need all the talent you can get, and instead you're making Athena just be on ROH, but nobody sees her. How many people even watch ROH? You have to subscribe to the service, don't you? I doubt they give those numbers out. Finally, Randy Orton's out. Finally. I'm gonna say like 50,000 maybe, 100,000 if we're being generous. But I don't think many people watch ROH. Not anymore. Maybe years ago, but not anymore. Final three, we got Omos, Ricochet, and Adam Cole. It's gonna be the last match of the stream because it's getting warm. My dog's outside. I can hear him scratching at the door. But I will be live again on Wednesday. There goes Ricochet. Final two. Ricochet. Oh, not Ricochet. Adam Cole and Omos. Final two. I'm gonna go with Adam Cole, but you never know with Omos. You never know. He's got that size after all. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? But yeah, if they do give Rhea Ripley that title tonight, Motor Talk, I will be talking about it on Wednesday because that's gonna piss me off. Because it's so lazy. It's like, here's that belt we gave to Seth. Let's just make it white and give it Rhea. Job done. Oh, they've both got a finisher. Who's gonna use it? He's got a signature as well. What the hell is he doing? Quincy in a minute. See, this is what I hate about the Raw Rumble, and it's the final two. They just forget how to play and how to win. Oh, here it is. He reversed the finisher. Oh my god. Go on, Omos. Never mind. I don't want to take control. I'd rather let the AI sort it out. See who's going to win that way. But I'm going to have to in a sec because it's getting too warm. Oh, go on, run and hit him. It's over. Almost wins. Holy shit, I didn't see that coming. The Giant does it. He wins the Raw Rumble. Well done to Omos. Alright, it's getting too warm. I gotta end the stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you like it. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's check the poll before we go. What's the poll on? Who wins Money in the Bank? 6 votes. 33% LA Knight. You're letting me down with that. 50% Nakamura. I mean, 50% Matt Riddle. 17% Nakamura. Alright, I'll end that. I think LA Knight, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Be live again on Wednesday with Dylan for AEW Dynamite at the same time. Until then, I hope you enjoy Raw. Let's hope the new belt looks good. Until Wednesday. And